host, The Deal YouTube. I go by Sam Hollywood. He is Hollywood. But I heard that YouTube was on easy mode, and I want to try it out. And today gonna be my first video. I hope, because I've done this like 3 or 4 times. Everybody say they want to do YouTube just like me, and just can't get it posted. So this is my first day. I have a hard time with this because what they're saying is popular right now is people talking about their day-to-day conditions and describing what their life is like. They a lot of people talk about how others want to feel the human experience right now, and I'm trying to deliver that with YouTube. My problem is my primary focus in life is music, and as much as I want to talk about just being a government employee and stuff and my day-to-day experience there, I kind of still have to make the forefront information based on like what I like and who I am. The reality of that is I make music. Like before anything, I'm big on the job isn't my life. So like I don't want to have the question when I get home of how was work. Like I don't want to hear that. That's not what I care for so much, and that's not the way that I like to describe, I guess, my experience or my day sometimes. So first and foremost, I go by the name of Sam Hollywood. My friends call me Hollywood, and I make music. Aside from that, though, I'm a 35-year-old person in California making music and on a day-to-day living in what some would call a career, but in a job with the government and trying to figure out how to make money and how to succeed and flourish and all that, but really just how to survive. On a day-to-day, I'm trying to really figure it out, bro. My pockets are empty when I'm playing. Nah, but my pockets ain't full, like Tyrese said in Fast and Furious. No, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. He said my pockets ain't empty, cuz my bad. But my pockets are a little empty right now, so it is that. But so my experience, my day-to-day is based on being a government employee, but also on top of that, like I make music and my experience right now is thinking that I got into a career, and it is a career, especially for a lot of people. Just this career that I thought would be this high-paying situation is not so much. So in terms of the talking points that I plan to bring to you and stuff like that, I want to show people, what I did to get into the state of California, what the method is like, what the process is like. I want to teach you what the experience is, going on this website every day and looking for a job and applying and setting up your profile, stuff like that. What time frames to look for. As I get to know the state a little more, I want to talk about departments that I hear things about and like have people confirm it in the comments for me, and what their experiences are. Like a lot of people talk about DMV and how bad it is to work there. Also, though, on the other side of that, I've met quite a few people that said like, damn, bro, I love working for DMV. DMV is difficult and it can be a lot, but it's also a really fun place. A lot of camaraderie at the human level. So, my intention is to express to you what it's like on a day-to-day, and on a day-to-day as a government employee and as a young person making music. By the way, I make hip-hop music, and my primary focus is like sync licensing. So like the music that I like has a focus of TV and film. Like my plan is to try and get music in TV and film, and that process is something completely new and different for me. It's something that like I've never really experienced, and I'm trying to get to know what it's like, what it is day to day to send music to libraries, to sync agents, to middlemen and websites, and have them place it in TV and film. I've been working on this for, I want to say, like 7 years now, on and off here and there, like little trickles of like studying and getting to know things. But the reality is my music hasn't been in a place where the quality has been there. So as I work this government job, the ultimate goal would be, in terms of my goal and like my mission statement to what I'm doing on a day-to-day, my goal would be to, you know, become a person that does music and sync licensing for a majority portion of my life, while also having a part-time job with, you know, the government, because I'm already in and it's a decent situation. I don't think that, for one, you should have only one form of income, and then for two, that you should have to work a job that you don't love. And I truly don't, you know, it's no reason to hide that. I wouldn't care if my manager saw it. You know, I don't love working for the state of California in some aspects, and it's okay to, like, there are good, bad, and ugly sides of each job and career that you pick and choose. So, you know, for me, I don't love the stiffness and the red and yellow tape everywhere with the state. Like, it's cool to work here, but also, like, it you know, it can be ugly. It can be this thing where, like, hey, I just need to get this simple thing done. And respectfully, we're, you know, gonna save the money of the Californians, and I'm a Californian, so I want my tax money used right. But, you know, the process then is elongated so far that you like, damn, bro, like, why should it take these 5 steps to buy, let's say, for example, to buy Lysol wipes? And this is the part of me talking about the government and, like, working in a government job. I work for the state of California. I'm not going to tell you where I work because that's not important. It's not something that I need to give to you and express to you, because, you know, this is a public platform and I don't want people looking up the depths of my life. You know, a lot of things with working with the state of California are made public. So a lot of people will sign documents and they will be released to the public still, you know, with personal information on it. So, you know, with that said, I'm not going to tell you a lot about, you know, my job in depth, but I will tell you, you know, what my experience in this job is and what it's like on a day-to-day doing the things that I do. Yeah, man, I went off on a tangent and I forgot exactly what my point was prior to that. But yeah, man, I don't feel as though you should work a job that you don't absolutely love, or are able to find something you love in it. You know, I'm thankful for what I have and where I am, but my goal ultimately would be to, you know, not have to rely so much on working a government job, and instead be able to, you know, supplement some of that income and give myself a little more time to live freely. I feel like that's everybody's mission, and if it's not, then it should be. You know, if your mission is to kind of be financially free, stuff like that, then I think a portion of that is saying, hey, you know, what are the steps that I could use in order to get to the next situation and get myself in a position to do this, that, and the third and succeed. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, and by the way, I'm sorry, I'm driving and I got I'm not really on the phone. I got a tripod situation, a gorilla pod, and so all I have to do is hold it and watch the traffic, stuff like that. My fault, going on another tangent. One thing you're gonna learn about me every day is this is who I am. Like bro, we gonna talk for hours and hours, and I'm gonna hit 38 points in a 30-second span, and I'm gonna miss maybe 5 or 15 of them sometime and have to find my way back, and we gonna have to make our way back. But the purpose and goal of this is, you know, I feel like YouTube is giving an opportunity to a lot of creators, and I think because a lot of things are changing in terms of platforms and stuff like that. So YouTube is being open to allowing other people opportunities to flourish and succeed. You know, with that said, I'm trying to be a part of that flourish and succeed. I want to be a part of that, you know, all right, cool. You know, some of these YouTubers are getting some dough. Some of these YouTubers are getting opportunities to speak their part and share their life with people. I'm a part of the group of people that wants to share their life. Not every portion and every piece and, you know, so much direct information, but I do want to share it, you know, because what I think is, I think that in this life, in this world, we all have perspective and we all have, you know, unique ability and information and experience. And I think that I'm uniquely able to talk to you guys and give my perspective on life. I think that everybody has a niche and a group of people willing to listen and that needs the message that you have. And for me, you know, I'm gonna give backstory on who I am, but you know, I'm a LA native that came to Sacramento to kind of figure it out. Never knew that I was gonna get the opportunity to work in the government. I thought that was washed. I thought that was just you know, a scheme, I guess, because so many people I knew wanted to do it and wanted to get in this position and work in a government job because it was so, you know, ooh, you got a government job? Dang, you did it, bro. You made it. You know, and that's not the reality of it. It's like, you know, you get the government job, you get the pay and stuff like that, and then you realize like, ooh, the world is not what I thought it was. Life just hit, and the way that life just hit tells me that my ultimate plan of, you know, just having this one job, one situation, kind of isn't the best setup. So my goal through this is to share what the process is like, what the experience is like, and then, you know, maybe help you guys get in too, because it is still a career. It still is a place where you can retire, you get a pension, all of that. But I think that's a part of what we're going to talk about moving forward. I'm on my way to Walmart right now. We 12 minutes in. We're looking for another 8 minutes so we can get through it. But in the meantime, what the goal is to show you guys how to get into a position like mine and retire someday. And once you have the freedom to get into that position and retire, it's about deciding, all right, how exactly will I supplement my income at this point? Because yeah, you can get into the position, you can get into the position to retire, but if you're in said position and it's not what you actually want, it's kind of what you thought you wanted, and then your experience is not exactly the same, then it's time to kind of figure it out. You got some explaining to do. Oh man, so I came here to see if I could just grab some lunch, something small, and it looked like we might have missed the opportunity to grab something because I don't see any burgers. Fuck. Damn, cussing already. Sorry, YouTube, my bad. So far I see sandwiches. So government employee, we don't got a lot of money to work with. So we are trying to figure it out. Government employees only get paid once a month, just so you know. That then tells you that you're gonna have to figure out 30 days with one paycheck, and you get that on the first of the month pretty much. You know, it's almost like a situation where you have EBT or something like that. You know, you're getting paid early and you're rationing out for the rest of the month. There's nothing wrong with that. It just, when you're working with the government, and mind you, different government agencies and stuff like that, they have different sort of policies with how they pay. So, mind you, what I'm telling you in terms of my experience is exactly what that is and what that entails. It's my experience. I work with the state. In my department, I get paid once a month. A lot of departments are pretty much the same, but there are departments that say, you know what, you won't get paid. I'm sorry, there are departments that will say, we'll get paid once a month, but we'll also get paid per certain travel expenses and overtime expenses and stuff like that. So like everything is different, and I know that is me rambling and giving you a short form piece of information on a way broader topic. But I kind of think that we are at a place where I'm introducing myself. So over time, I guess I'll give you more valid information as to how to get through that process and stuff. Also, YouTube, this is my first time doing this, and I'm walking through Walmart like I'm a certified veteran or something. And meanwhile, it's not that. What it is, though, is, bro, I really need some lunch, and I'm telling you right now, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. YouTube, okay, there we go. Ooh, we got options. All right. Tyson, 4 count. And I was just here, mind you. I just walked by this. Is there another Walmart near me? Man, I'm not gonna lie, this ain't good. Individually wrapped, microwave. So we are early in the game, YouTube. 16-minute mark, which means 16 minutes. We got another 4 that we got to get to because everybody's talking about it being a 20-minute video situation. So I got to give y'all 20 minutes of content, and we're not there yet. But what I would say is, as I introduce myself to you, 35 from Cali, from LA specifically, from Compton, but I live in Sacramento now. And it's just a little different here. The experience of Sacramento versus LA, night and day. And I tell a lot of people now, as I've gotten here, that it's sort of like, it's sort of like I moved to North Carolina or something. It's just not the same experience at all, in any way, shape, or form. It kind of feels more like more rural, political views are less open here. LA, I mean, it's obvious that it would be that way, but until you experience that in person and kind of go through the day-to-day of living here and seeing what it's like, especially with the government being such a big topic here. So with the state of California, with government jobs, they're a lot more prominent here than LA, if you didn't know. And it's a lot more of an easy situation to get to because, easier situation to get in because what happens is there are a lot less jobs in LA, which means there are a lot more people fighting for opportunities. So one of the ground floor jobs, office technicians, where there might be 500 people fighting for that position in 1 week, 1,000 people in LA are doing that. So it's a little different as opposed to here. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. So 1,000 people in LA are doing that where it's only, let's say 500. Let's say in reality it's not even a 500 situation. It'll be 120 people will put in an application in a 10-day frame, and 1,000 people might put that same application in LA in that 10-day frame, and they end up a lot of the times having to cut off the application period because it's so many people that are trying to apply for it at that time. So yeah, again, night and day from experience of being here every day to the way that jobs work, to the music scene and how to be around people, stuff like that. And I think that's all what we're gonna talk about moving forward. But for the time being, also, YouTube, I'm proud of myself. I'm just gonna give y'all one more bit before I go. Bro, everybody was looking at the situation. That is me talking to you guys, talking to my camera, and kind of like, damn, what is he doing? What is he doing? And it's like, bro, I'm just your average person walking through here with some dirty work shoes on, a sweater vest, and a destination to get to, and I'm pretty much late for it. So I'm not late. I mean, I'm about 10 minutes out, and my drive will be about 9 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, and I'm just gonna have to run when I get there. So, we gonna get it how we live. YouTube, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. We gonna get to know each other a little bit more as we move forward. And I thank you for listening, watching, paying attention, like, comment, subscribe, all of that type of stuff. I just feel like I gotta say it. But in the meantime, we gonna get to this job and we gonna figure it out. So I appreciate you, YouTube. Thank you for listening for the time being. Thank you for watching. And I appreciate you for the opportunity. If you are checking me out for the first time, I go by Hollywood, and let's get to the next situation. Peace.